Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs and video games. Today I'm playing Silksong. And welcome Green King Raptor and Green King Raptor's laptop. So as always, we're going to start by talking what I did last time in this blind playthrough. Here's what we accomplished last time. A lot of good stuff here. So one of those is upgrading my needle finally to the Hive Steel quality needle, which may be the final version of it, but I think it isn't, because the Pin Master kind of implied that there'd be another one. And welcome, Gwyff. We got another spool fragment. Honestly, I'd like to find more mask shards, but so far we've been finding a lot more spool fragments than we've been finding mask shards, and I'd like to find the mask shards too. Major thing is the pale oil there, that's how we got the Hive Steel. And I completed a couple delivery quests. The lacquer and the Queen's Egg. And then that other thing up there is the Broodmother's Eye for completing a grand hunt for the Broodmother. And then just a few odds and ends. For tools, we got an upgrade to one of our tools rather than a completely new tool. We found the map for the putrefied ducks, which is great. I now have a map for every region that I've been in, to my knowledge. I haven't checked whether we can see the exhaust organ yet. The map of the exhaust organ. I assume that came with the putrefied ducks, though. We only completed a few things in the Hunter's Journal. However, we have reached the level where we've got 2/3 of the entries we have in the journal complete. So that is a big milestone toward completing the journal. And of course, we defeated the Broodmother, which was the Grand Hunt. That's the leftmost task. The Lacquer and the Queen's Eye are the two delivery quests that we did. And there was a Gather quest, which was for the Great Gourmand. And we earned an achievement for completing that. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Now, one of the first things that I'm going to do this stream is actually go complete some things in my Hunter's Journal. Because we looked at the Hunter's Journal at the end of last time, and I noted some things that are easy to get. So let's go do some easy Hunter's Journal things. Do we want to do one of these while we're at it? So, is there another... I mean, there's Pilgrim's Rest. We could technically do the Pilgrim's Rest supplies on the way and get a little bit of beads while we're doing this Hunter's Journal thing. So, I'm just going to do a few things in the Hunter's Journal, a few easy ones, because we pass by these enemies all the time. so let's actually complete them in the Hunter's Journal. One of the ones we pass by all the time is this one. Oh yes, we do have to be a little bit careful, because we're trying to turn in a delivery. I might not complete those guys, because I don't know if I run into enough of them to actually do the completion that I need in the Hunter's Journal. Whoops. Each one has defeated, or has hit me so far, which is unfortunate. Yeah, that might be all that we see on a regular go through this. Is there another one? Not really, but let's go up here, because one of the other ones that we haven't completed in the Hunter's Journal is that. So, let's defeat a couple more of those. I've already lost the majority of my bone bottom supplies. I don't think we're going to make it on those, based on what I've done so far, which is get hit by every enemy that I've encountered. There we go. So they're done on the Hunter's Journal now, which is great. what else on this way can we complete in the Hunter's Journal? There's at least a couple. What's the rest of the bench? We're just going left. We're going to the steps. The blasted steps, and we're going up a little bit. Almost just ran onto the spikes. I was about to say that as long as we don't get hit one more time, we can turn in those bone bottom supplies too. And then I almost got hit right before saying it, which is a little bit faster than it takes normally. I usually get hit directly after saying it. Okay. Now one of the ones is that right there. There we go. We defeated one of them. Obviously we need more to complete them in the Hunter's Journal. Let's see here. Other than that, is there anything else in this room? Oop, there's another one of those. Oh my gosh, I'm attacking too quickly. There we go. Oop, Courier swag destroyed. Oh well. We were hoping to get a little bit of beads. Or a little bit. I mean, 150 is not a little bit. But I got hit by everything. Including you, who I have not yet defeated in the Hunter's Journal. Or completed in the Hunter's Journal. So let's knock one of those out. And then continue going up. Another one, but we still haven't completed them. How about that? The judge, I think we only need to defeat one judge. Oh man, really? Not just one? Maybe I completed the judge recently? No, I don't think I did. There we go. Judge completed in the Hunter's Journal. Now for another one of you. Okay, and now that I think we're basically done finding things to make progress in the Hunter's Journal up this way, let's go back. And we can even rest at a bench on the way, right? And then defeat a few more. I want to defeat one of those guys again. Let's get to the bench and then come right back up here. Where was the bench? Actually, we were close to a bench back there, weren't we? Guess I could have just kept going. Oops. Alright, the boulder. Oh, there's another one of those. Okay. So, it's very sad that I died there, but you know what? I don't care that much. Let's go back. In fact, before we go toward my silk, let's go the other direction and defeat more of the pond guys. We have to fall down here, though, right? Okay. They're in the next room. So another one of those down. I think we've got one more on the path. Maybe two. There goes another. And he might be the last of them. He is the last of them. Alright, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go over here and rest, and then go back that path, and see if we can get another completion. And let's get back to our our silk as well, because that's good to have. It's good to have one silk. Great, another one down. Don't remember how many we needed, but we hadn't really attacked them much. Oh, don't bring me up. Alright, now we have to go back down. Oh yeah, the little drill that they throw out hits me a lot too, especially the bigger one. There's like a bigger version of the same enemy, and man, they got me basically every time. Just a check. That's the button. Alright, great. Wanted to remember if I had the right button in mind. Go back up this way. Just ignore those now. We've completed them in the Hunter's Journal. We don't need to fight them anymore. Great. Alright. To my silk. Rest of the bench. And to my silk. Where's my silk anyway? It's in the blasted steppes, so I shouldn't have looked at the map yet. My silk is... Okay, we went a little bit to the right when trying to come back down, which we did not need to do. But since we went in there, we discovered another place where those, like, walking pilgrims with a cane are. Which is something we need to defeat several more of for the Hunter's Journal. So is it this room where we need to do another? No, no. It is another room up. We completed the judges, so we still need to defeat these guys. Great, completed in the Hunter's Journal. Huzzah. Then let's get our silk and defeat one of those wandering pilgrim guys. Here's my silk. It is directly above me. There you are. Got him. Where'd my silk go, though? There it is. Great. Now, there's no reason for us to go up anymore. Well, there's one reason for us to go up, actually. And it's a good enough reason for me. Maybe I should stop jumping directly into those. There we go. There's another one of those wandering pilgrim guys up above us. Let's get to him. So we always pass him on the way, which means we're going to pass him again. This is not the right path. Why did I do that again? I haven't done it most of the times, but I did it twice recently. There you are. Got him. Alright. We'll have to come back and kill more of those later, but we're not going to do it now. Right now, I noticed that we had 601 beads. Which might be enough to buy something. I think the fastest way to a fast travel is below us. Because going down is pretty fast, typically. Did I go the right path? No. Let's go the right path, which is going down. Down. And right over here is fast travel. Somewhere. Right over here, maybe? There it is. Okay. Now where do we want to go? For this episode, one of the things that I want to do is go toward the the edges of the map to find more of the map. However, we could do these. Track the second sentinel. Search for Chakra and her master in bile water. Okay. I guess let's do these first. I like these. Also, let me actually resize my chat so I can actually see what people are saying. Alright. Ah, yes. The NPC that I've killed several times now. Can't really call them an NPC anymore, can I? So, we want to go to the Grand Bellway, and then up to Songclave. So that we can track the second Sentinel, which is great. I'm glad that the second Sentinel has a quest. We have been up there before, right? Yes, we definitely have. I think I've questioned that a couple times, even. Ekumatan, welcome to the stream. So, here we are in Songclave. We're going to rest at the bench and kind of visit Songclave real quick. I don't think anybody has anything new to say to us. Yep, not Sherma.
Not a miss.
Not you. There's nothing there. And I think I've bought you out. Alright. Yep. So, let's go up. There is a path that we can follow right here. Track. And then it goes to the left, because I remember lightly following this track. Whoa, he goes fast. And then I went up because I wanted to go to the Memoriam instead. Going straight across still. Interesting. Oh. What has happened here? You. So it is done, my wish granted before ever I arrived. The bronze pair that danced this chamber, it is clear, Tallbug, how closely they mimicked your shell. Was it you who provided their inspiration? Not I, warrior. For this place, my heart holds only loathing. The dancers, they were the last free act of my partner, always hopeful, always naive. His whole he gave in desperate trade to see our own caves left safe. His shell and soul became the mold. So long I dare not visit, even as our lands fell to thread and ruin. Instead I wasted, a coward caged, too weak to witness his grace-bound in parody so cruel. Take some solace, Tallbug. His soul is now free from that shell of iron, and the fate that befell your lands, this citadel too has been claimed full by it. I, slim consolation, warrior, now that everything I love is lost. Aw. Well, I guess that's kind of a close to his story, though. Let's continue tracking the other guy that we saved. They're so fast. Alright, this is going right here. Got it. And then what? Up. And over the high halls. We haven't been to the high halls. Actually, I guess we have been to the high halls somewhat recently. I was gonna say it's been a while, but it really hasn't. Hello, Second Sentinel. I am here, Gilded One. I had thought I was answering your summons as a friend, or at least an ally, but now that we stand together in this place, I can sense your intent. You mean to raise your blades against me? Am I your enemy, then? The defense of the sacred citadel and the voices that fill it is the eternal duty of the sentinels. Termination is the necessary fate of all those enthralled by the whispering silk. You believe me haunted, a slave to the pale threads. I think you are more perceptive than that. My silk is my own, as is my will. Unsure as this is Sentinel, both haunted and innocent, you seem. With regret, the Sentinel must test the strength of your will. Okay. We fight the second Sentinel. Ooh. Okay. That's a good attack to know that he has. Jeez, you're a lot harder than I thought you would be. I know none of your moves. Alright. Well, we go straight back that way. I wasn't expecting him to have projectile moves, basically. And it seemed like every one of his moves hit farther than his body, than his weapons. And that was unexpected to me. Dash. Whoops. Alright, I may have needed to hit that last one. Because I don't remember exactly where he was from here. Okay, so let's look on the map and see if there's a close by bench. There's a very close by bench. Alright, great. Rest of the bench. Now go up there. Now we can repeat this fight very easily. Okay. Let's be kind of far away from him until I know his moveset. Okay, well I hit him once. That's something. Okay. Okay. Actually doing quite well now. Staying far away from him was very helpful. Oops. Okay, I need to heal, so let's do that. Ouch. Throw out some of those real quick. Darn. I like that my cogwork guys are dealing so much damage, it seems. Also got an explosion in there. Good. We will use tools to fight you. Darn, I missed completely with that one. Good. Gotcha. Oh, almost dodged that. Didn't quite. Darn. Let's spit out a couple more of these. All that we can do. Darn, we need to heal again. Good time for it though. Oh, darn. Alright, we need to heal again. I'm losing silk a little bit faster than I'm using it, which is unfortunate. Darn. Okay. Come at me. Great. Oh, I hit him in his head. Good. Alright, we're dodging. Dodging is good. Great. Now let's heal. Alright, this is going pretty well. Ouch. Oh, I try to hit him with that, but it doesn't seem like it's the best plan. Alright, I need to heal again, and we don't have enough to heal. think I still don't have enough to heal, although it's hard to tell at this point. Darn. Alright. Well, that was a pretty good attempt. Maybe I can do it on the third try. Third time's the charm, right? The cogfly supremacy. That's right. And some random named, welcome to the stream. Their favorite boss is, or their favorite character is the second Sentinel, which is great. Alright. Now the main thing is to not get hit as much. Which is what I try to do a lot of the time. I know one of the places where I got hit a little too much, honestly. So we're going to try not to get hit by that place. I ran directly into his head a couple times. That was the dumbest one. Like that. I just did it again, even after saying that I wanted to avoid it. Darn, I got hit by that. I knew it was coming, but a little bit too late. Good. Let's get some more hogflies out there. Hogflies were doing great. Go, cogflies! You can do it. Got him. Darn. Aw, very sad that I got hit by that. Alright, I at least got the heal off, because that was a very poorly timed on my part. Darn. Hiding in the corner is not a way. Ooh, gosh. Alright, I'm getting hit by things that I didn't get hit by as much last time. And that's causing me to lose a lot of health a lot faster. Okay, good hit. Good. Great. Oops, I threw that the wrong direction. Oh, I did not mean to use my silk that way. Alright, well, at least I got a little bit back, but I do need to heal with my silk, not use it for singular attacks. I'm amazed I didn't get hit anywhere there. Alright, I need to heal. Let's do it right now. Get out of the way. Hit him. Darn. Alright, we need to get a little bit more silk and heal, because otherwise we just die. We don't get that heal in. Alright, we need to heal. Great, we did a heal. Oh, and we win. Alright. Don't fall apart, though. We want you to remain. Alright, great. We didn't kill him. By the purity of your will, the clarity of your intent, you are innocent of the silken curse. Failed has the sentinel. Your judgment will it accept? Is this truly failure, Gilded One? You meant to test me, and I have done so. I would expect nothing less of a true guardian. The matter is resolved. There is no need for death. Stand and let us part as friends. Excellent. Final audience. Complete. Accept a token of the Sentinel's order. As friends, let us part. Reserve Bind. I bet that's a tool. Ornate artifact of the Citadel, able to hold a bind's worth of silk. Used when healing is needed and one's natural resources run low. The reserve bind will be restored when resting at a bench. So it's like one free heal, I guess? How useful is that? I mean, the fact that it's a blue one is interesting. I don't know if that's incredibly useful, unfortunately. But we got it. I'm glad to have gotten it. Reserve Bind is beloved by Gwyff. Alright, great. Maybe it's better than I think. It's very useful. So, next, I guess I want to do the other wish that we have. And to do that, let's go to the Grand Bellway. So we can travel to somewhere else. And this one said it's in Biowater, which is, you know, at least close to one of the areas that we want to search more of today. So, Biowater. Now that we're here, we're looking for another thing to track. We're tracking chakra this time. Oh, and already we find it. How very nice. So, chakra, where did you go? This way. Oops. I don't know why I face planted against that enemy. There it is. Track again. You didn't go up. Oh, you did go up. Alright, if I'm going up, I'm going this way up. Right? No? I'm gonna track again just to refresh that. But I should be able to see it from up here. Yeah, okay, great. Ouch. This is not the way up. Chakra did this in a different way than I do. That's good to note. I also lost the tracking. Let's go back down and refresh the tracking. So, we need to go basically up like I would normally go up, which is this way, not the way that Chakra did it. Okay. And track again. Yeah, we're not going around that direction. Great. I assume we just go up in this room. Yep. Because there's not much else to do in this room other than go up. But I do kind of like seeing Chakra's movements being, you know, different than my own in general. That's kind of a cool thing about this tracking feature. And track again. Alright, I did take a hit for tracking right there. Good. And through here. Whoa, I saw one in the natural world. Those Stiltkin trappers, I think they're called. I remember them from a boss fight more than anything else. Alright, let's heal up. And I assume we're going to find another way to track very soon. I hope. Oh no. We lost the scent. Where else could he have gone? Over here. Yeah, he had to have gone this way. But I don't know where he went past this point. So we're gonna look a little bit around and then go back if we don't find something. There it is. Alright, great. And there's so many of you guys. Please get out of my way. Oh my gosh. I might die. I might die. I did die. How very unfortunate. Alright. Let's go back, but smarter this time. How about that? Smarter this time. So we know the first few steps. My plan of mainly ignore the enemies did not work very well. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My plan of not ignoring the enemies is not working out very well either. Alright. Let's go up. Hello? You who came into being right there? Good. You are so annoying. Now, we know in this room we go up normally, which is very different than what Chakra did. Oh my gosh. And up normally means going over this way. And up past you. Over here. And track again. Yeah, and we can't go that way. We go around this way. Good. We haven't gotten enough to heal yet, which is kind of annoying. Get that off of these. Heal again. This room is super basic in terms of what you need to do. Actually doing it, I guess, isn't super basic, but you know exactly what you're going for. Now... Darn. Let's wait and then track. Instead of what we did last time. Good, and we're out of that room. So here's the room that I died in, right? Where's the next one over? I don't know, but I've already gotten hit kind of a lot in this room. Try to avoid that a little bit more. I say, but do not act. So, let's not get hit by that guy. Alright, we failed. Failed to not get hit. Oh my gosh. I feel like I need to defeat you. Just to survive. Oh my gosh. These guys. These enemies. They're such a problem for me. Alright, at least we got farther than last time. Heal. And then don't get hit. Yeah, I knew that was coming. And most likely Chakra went this way, right? Yep. Alright, heal again, and then follow Chakra. Chakra went straight up. Oh my gosh, this is so terrible. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna try to get rid of our curse. Off of these guys. We just need to bounce off of them several more times. And they do come back, so we can bounce off of them several times apiece. Great. We didn't quite get rid of our curse. There we go. Curse gone. Now let's follow chakra. Now that we could actually, you know, gain soul and heal, or not soul, gain silk and heal if we need to. Alright, be careful with that. Can't use that constantly. Crack. Alright, chakra went up. Good to know. What's that little ball? Was that something that chakra used? There's another little ball. Clean water. Clean water. What craziness. Where are we? We're definitely not on part of the map we've been to before, right? Yeah, we're past where we've been to on the map. There you are. Poshanka, hornet-wielding needle. For that is your name, is it not? I have heard it spoken in this land with reverence. I had hoped you would accept my summons. In these moments, one is good, but two is best. I would not deny the wish, Chakra. A somber ceremony seemed likely at this trail's end, and I am sadly proved correct. This, then, is your master? The fiercest of my tribe, here she lies. I called her master true, but she was mother just as much. More by far than the bug who bore me. Among the many marvels of this kingdom, she found a fine place to meet her end. Ended by age, my tribe would call that a shame, but I see only strength unbeaten. Even as her shell betrayed her, she walked this kingdom's breath. It was her trail followed that allowed me to share witness to its dignity. Hornet-wielding needle, you too have journeyed these many paths, and my master before us. Join me now for her song's ending. It is time for her soul to walk beyond her shell. Alright, let's do it. I like that we play a song for Chakra's mentor's passing. Trail's End. Wish granted. Ooh, grant Chakra's wish. That's an achievement too. For sharing this moment, I shall have you accept a gift, one I believed I would never pass. You would take these rings and the learnings to make more. They are built of clever method, devised by my master, and will crush hard this kingdom's toughest shell. Use them, and she is remembered. My thanks, Chakra. To gain a tool so defined by its owner, I am much grateful. They shall prove a great aid on my own journey. A throwing ring. Huzzah. Alright, is there anything else in this very interesting place that we've ended up? See the possibility of anything. Not yet, anyway. Okay. There were these little balls. And... so we came from above, right? Yeah. This doesn't lead anywhere, sadly. I'm like looking and hoping for a secret. Over here too. Like beyond the secret that we already found. Yep, and then we're back to... well, not the normal part of the map yet, but we're closer. Now we're back to the normal part of the map. Okay. So one of our plans is to go to the Putrefied Ducks and search around there, so we're very close to that. Let's continue that away. We have accomplished all of our wishes. I see that at some point in that journey, Green King Raptor asked me to get a Silk Eater. And nope, I've used exactly one Silk Eater so far, and I did not use one then. Didn't really feel that much of a need, I guess. Even though we do have a lot of beads. There is new content unlocked if you want it. I won't give any hints. Great. You know what? I already have an idea of what you're talking about. Because there has been... I mean, I might be wrong. But there has been a place on my map where I have no idea what to do. And it had, you know, a sign for one of those rings. And so now I'm thinking that if I go back there, maybe I can use Shaka's ring in order to do more in that one place. I want to go where? I want to go straight this way, right? Like through here? Yes. Yeah, but I thought of that much at least. That might be correct. The fact that I found something that looks exactly like the ring, like the ring that we just got, I've already known of a place where I really wanted to do something with a sign that looked just like that. Gives me a good idea that I'm correct. Okay, so I want to get enough silk to heal my problem. There we go. That's enough silk to heal this, right? Oh, it's not. Need a little bit more. Let's defeat you, and then do that. Great. And we're just kind of going left in this room. I would like to get, you know, heal up rather than take so much damage. Yeah, straight left in this room will be new things that we've never done, which would be nice. Okay, now heal up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, great. Warning, there's a boss fight that I can miss if I progress further. Interesting. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go with what I know. That might cause me to miss something. Because this is a blind playthrough. Nope. I definitely did not want to go down there. Alright. And... where are we? I don't know, but it doesn't seem like the putrefied ducks anymore. Play our needle in next to that. Oh, we brought lore into the world. Sisters, spiders, watch these waters flow, cleansing, binding as silk from shell, memories of our kingdom calm.
Nesvir?
The flea master and his caravan sought for caves offering space and safety. This calm lake and shore may prove suitable. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Get the caravan to move again. These caves are huge, right? We're still technically in the putrefied ducts, even though it does not look putrefied in any way. Oh, craft metal. Now that's important. Alright. Really glad to have found more craft metal. And there's like a shining above, but I don't know if I can go above. Okay, I don't think I can get to the light source, I guess. Is there nothing up there? Wait a minute. I can go up here. Where can I go up here? It might not be anything until the fleas are here. That's one possibility. Oh, interesting. I did not realize those were breakable. Well, let's break those at least. This is gonna require lots of back and forth. Lots of back and forth, it seems. I wonder if I can use my dash and hit those and then continue further. Nope. See another one up there, but I don't know how to get up. Okay, so the flea caravan should be told to come this way. It seems. And as far as I can tell, that's all that we can do in the putrefied ducks, which is interesting. Weird. I didn't expect the putrefied ducks to end like that. Let's... Let's go do something else, I guess. I need to find a conveyance, which is above me. Directly above me is a conveyance to another place. That brought me a little bit up. And let's use a conveyance. After resting at this bench. I want to look at the map before we leave the area. The Pale Lake. Ooh, nice. Yeah, that's the end of the putrefied ducks as far as I can tell. So the thing that I'm thinking of, I think, is in Farfields. So let's go to Farfields and see if that's the thing that I now get to do with Chakra's little rings. I should totally buy some furniture, you're right. So, Farfields, we're going here. I would like to buy some furniture. Let's do that. Because the last time I was kind of sad that I didn't have enough beads at the end to do that. So why not do it soon? Now then, I was hoping that we should actually put on the rings if I'm hoping for something that involves the rings. Let's put them instead of the cogflies, as much as I like the cogflies. So, this is the thing I was thinking about, is a sign that looks like those rings. And, I mean, obviously they were using it for target practice. So it's probably not really anything. But this is what I was thinking about. As soon as we got Chakra's rings, I was thinking about this place right here. Because the sign does look like it. Okay, well, anyway. Let's go back and buy furniture. I like that idea. So, Bellheart. I should also go up here. Oh, Chakra's up there. How about that? So. I would love to buy a desk for myself. Gleam lights are nice too, but let's get the desk first. A sturdy desk. A fine purchase you've made. Allow us a moment and we'll get it set up in your bell home. then we can't afford the gleam lights just yet, which is fine. We'll buy it another time. Maybe at the end of this stream. Alright, let's go see Chakra, because she's over here. Oshanka, child-wielding needle. This heart home is cut free of its curse. Tell me, was it your blade that brought its saving? My shock would be great if another here managed that feat. I slew a tall creature above the town, a weaver I suspect, though one twisted in purpose. My voice and claw had aided, perhaps guided the thread that strung the town. Weaver, those vicious old things, to our young we tell the tales, but had thought them long dead, only corpses bound in spires. This one still lived, though if it was a weaver, it was broken in a savage way. Its own silk was bound, pinned deep within its shell, a cruel punishment I've not before witnessed. Even broken my envy remains, a weaver's favored skills. To meet one in combat means great challenge and great pride in victory. I mean, we're kind of a weaver ourselves, if you don't know that. Your master has been found, Chakra. Your task in these lands is finished. Will you now return to your tribe? I shall not return, hornet-wielding needle. I cannot. To leave my tribe's nest plains, that journey has only one direction. This has always been our way, our long leaving, for those few who survive till age seek to claim their shell, and those fewer who choose to send them on. But these lands Farlam, my nest plains I once saw so grand, now they become small, a place for birth and growing, but a place too narrow to live a bug's full life. In this moment I have no more items to trade. Perhaps if we meet again on the roads ahead, I shall have crafted new goods to sell.
That's fine.
Your camp here looks comfortably set, Chakra. Are you planning to stay a time? Perhaps, yes. This heart home makes a fine base for now and later if needed. Still, I must take care not to rest over long. My shell would soften and my senses dull. Rest below while you can. In the lands beyond these bells, it is rare to see such safety. Alright. We had a lot more dialogue there than I was expecting to be new dialogue. Let's go see our new place. Oh, I like it. We can sit at the desk to look at our materium. I like it. Wonderful. Ooh, and it has the relics and cylinders too. Now that's cool. We have a cylinder that we haven't turned in, by the way. And I do want to do that sometime, but probably not this time. So. Next I want to go to Deep Docks, basically. I don't know of a reason to go to anywhere else except for because of the Psalm cylinder. So let's go to Deep Docks and see if we can explore more of the world. Because Deep Docks is the only place I know of that definitely has more to search in. So, to Deep Docks. Now, in Deep Docks, one of the questions is, where have we not been? And how do we get to the places that we haven't been? Yeah, those are two questions I do not know the answer to. So I want to go visit our merchant friend. Alright, I think we have to defeat those in the Hunter's Journal still, by the way. Or complete them, I mean. Did I pass it? No, I didn't. I want to go to the right here, rest at this bench, and visit you again. So we'll talk to you first. Alright. Keep well, Forge Daughter. I shall return if I require your aid. Yes or no, either is fine by us, as long as the craft continues. Is there anything more to buy? There's not anything more to buy. Farewell, then. If you require our craft, this forge is always hot. Kind of hoping there would be something, but oh well. So, there's a couple of paths that I'm looking at down there. One of the one is down to the left, which looks like there might be a door. I'm gonna try going to that one first. To the left and down. Lava lugs we have completed in the Hunter's Journal, by the way. So we don't need to fight a whole bunch of those, except when it makes the area safer to do so. These, I don't think I have completed in the Hunter's Journal, so we'll fight them when we approach them. Haha, we completed those. Great. Completion in the Hunter's Journal done. And this door right here is the door that I do not know how we open. But presumably playing our needle in is a possibility. And we do have the super needle in right now. Oh, completed those in the Hunter's Journal. Does this open the door? Seems like it doesn't. How sad. How do we open that door? Maybe we have to open it from the other side. It doesn't seem like something you'd open from the other side, necessarily. Yeah, we've been here and done this. We're getting more beads while we're here, which is nice. So, to the other place that we have not been on the map. I mean, it could be across here, I guess. But it's probably not. Because it doesn't connect on the map. Yeah. As I thought, there's nothing over there that we can go through. Okay, this room I believe is just done. Since this room is done, let's exit and go to a different room. Keep going up. And then over to the right. How is a psalm cylinder related? What do you mean? The psalm cylinder, I can turn in a psalm cylinder, because I have one in my inventory. So I want to do that. But I don't know what it would have been related to. I have a simple key. Yes. Wonderful. Door opened. Where'd we go? Wait a minute. We've been to the other side of this already. It kind of destroyed itself there. So, that we have to get to the other side. And to get to the other side of that, how do we do that? Let's clean up the mess and then look at our map. How do we get to the other side of that? My only thought is going through the door. But how do we get through the door? How do we get through that door? I don't really have any great ideas. Because that is not something that we need right now. Or we can't do it right now, I should say. Unless there is a breakable wall or floor that I didn't notice. Yeah? Darn. How do I get through that door? Let's go back to the door and try things that I haven't tried yet. So how do we get through the door? We didn't go far enough down to the door. Okay. How could we open this door other than the needle in? I have no idea. Okay. How would one open the door? Okay, I do not know how to open this door. And since I don't know how, I guess the other things that we could do is kind of like search around more. I went that way. We went the long path that we just went through here. We did all of that. We just opened the door with a simple key and it brought us nowhere new, which is unusual that we do that. Is there more through there? I kind of doubt it. Like, what would we have not done this way? Alright, I see Green King Raptor telling me not to read the chat. Thank you. I appreciate. I would like this to be blind, so I will avoid spoilers. It doesn't seem like this would be... Well, if nothing else, I don't know where we would go to get further over there. Shells are strong, warm and dark, digging, hiding. Alright. Fine. Ouch. Alright, well, let's continue going. I think there's nothing else to do in this particular room. There is that, though. That looks like it opened something. We've been to the other side of that. Perhaps. Ooh, perhaps. Okay, you know what? We might be finding something. Okay, these things, the thing on the ground, I need to defeat more of. The thing in the air, I don't. Okay, so I think we have found the pathway that we need to go. We just need to go do it now. As well as defeat all of these in the way. So that pathway is this way and then down and to the left. Ooh, we need to defeat one of those big ones too. Oh, he can go through. He can go through the top and the bottom. That was a surprise. Ah, run! Oh, he fell. Did he die? I think he died. Alright. So, I want to go left and up if we can. And here we go. There it is. And this should open the things on both sides. Yes, like we've done before in the cogwork place. Alright, that was new to us. Hadn't done that here before. So now... We've been here. Yeah, we just opened a path. Alright, great. What's that? That looks cool. A bucket overflowing with smoldering flintstone. A new Materium entry. Huzzah. I mean, other than that, can we, like, blow it up somehow? Like, you know, this? No? I wonder what use that is other than the Materium, which is fine. If it's just the Materium, I'm happy with that. Okay, we're encountering something. Four Brother Cygnus. Hello? Random boss fight in the middle of this area? Use my new tools against you? Okay, I do need to heal, so let's heal. Oh, I just threw myself into the lava to avoid his attack. Nope. If you're throwing yourself into the lava to avoid an attack, you're doing it wrong. I could heal again if I wanted. Ooh, one of those. Excellent, we need to defeat more of those. This is like a boss fight that happens in the middle of an arena battle, instead of at the end of an arena battle. Let's heal again. Should be very easy. Just wait for him to do that move. Great. Knocked you down. Ouch. Okay. Oh, there's another one? We've entered the second part of the battle. Ouch, that hurt a lot. Almost knocked me into the lava too, which would have been a terrible thing. Okay, let's not die. Goal, not die. I tried to hit the lava. It did not work. Good. Getting a fair amount of hits in, at least. Oops. Got hit there. I'd like to heal again. But I think I've figured out their patterns enough that I could probably could finish this fight, no problem. Okay, knock you out. Threw a bomb. I probably shouldn't throw the bombs too much, because I was kind of running out of shell shards. Come on, somebody's out. It wasn't going to be me. Oh, one down. Are you going to get super angry now, or just act the same way you have been? Looks like it's the same way you have been. Oh, but there's an extra lava flow. Extra lava flow is pretty significant. Okay, ooh, direct hit. Direct hit again. Maybe we shouldn't get hit by those? Just a guess. If we stay really close to him, it seems pretty easy to keep hitting him. Tried to hit him into the lava, and it didn't really seem to do anything. But there we go. The four brothers down. One of them fell into the lava, even. Oh my. There looks to be like a ton of lore back here that I can't read. But maybe it's just like the workers' schedules or something. First try without the magma bell? Yep. I mean, we did fight We did fight something more difficult very recently. Like, the second Sentinel was definitely more difficult than those guys. So I was battle ready, whereas often I'm not. Oh, is this the door? It was the door. But there's an extra rest spot. This is like a sauna. Resting in a sauna. That seems great. Okay, so this leads to this. Excellent. We have reconnected. We've been to the sauna room. And let's continue. There's another Silk Eater here, right? Yep. Alright, got another Silk Eater. That we might not use ever. This led into a very hot room. Okay, don't go that way. Ooh, hot spikes. That's new. And a memory locket. That would be great if we had another another crest to use the memory locket on. But we kind of don't right now. Okay, keep going. That is a giant lava lug. Oops. Well, I should have guessed that that would hurt. When he's spewing out magma. We fought that for the first time. Need to get to the other side of that, obviously. Ooh, another big lava lug. And we have to basically not stay on the ground too long. Because we're not using the magma bell. I actually was going to put it on and forgot, by the way. When we were in the sauna, I was thinking this would be a great time to put on the magma bell, and then I didn't do it. So now we're just going here without the protection. Alright, got him. See that? Ouch, landed in the lava. Okay, well we can pretty easily get back there. There's another lava lug. One of the normal size ones. Okay, nothing over this way other than the lava lugs. And I see that explosion over there, which we're going to hit first. So that's a path we can go. My method is slow, but it is effective for defeating those guys. And there's a path up there too. So there's a path down and up. I'm going to go with the up path. Up path first. Okay, well I did hit it, so it did explode. Heal. And more of those. That has hot spikes down there. Those times I didn't get close enough to it for it actually to attack me. I'm gonna go the other way and see if the other way is shorter and leads directly to a collectible or something. It is shorter and it leads directly to a collectible. It's like I know what I'm doing. Okay, explosion, and then collectible. A beast shard. How about that? That is a lot of shell shards if we need them. I might actually break open some things soon, because I've been using my shell shards a lot. Let's heal. I would like to heal again. Ah, burn. Alright, hard falls are bad because I don't recover from them fast enough to not get hit. How about that? Oh, we completed those in the Hunter's Journal. Huzzah. This opens a path back. Great. And we move forward. Looks like this could be a breakable ceiling, but it's not. Okay. Inspect. An old diving bell. Its door is shut tight by an ornate clamp. Can we get the person that's in there to open the door? No? Okay. Hoping that would get them to come out. How could we get that open? Don't know. An ornate clamp. Considering it's the only thing over here, I would like to know how to get it open. Okay. Ornate clamp. I can inspect it over and over again, but what do we do with an ornate clamp? I don't know. It's not like we have lockpicks or something. Ornate clamp. We don't have anything that would be related to that, right? We've got the Delver's drill. Ornate clamp. Is there anything I could wear that could open that? The only thing I'm really thinking of is the thing that I keep thinking is going to do something, the Delver's drill, and it has not done something for us. We could use one of these on it, I guess. We could also try using our strong attack. That didn't do anything. But I should try using that more often on things, because it might do something sometime. Ornate clamp. I mean, throw some stuff at it. Don't think those are going to do anything. Alright. It's definitely a major thing. The place just ends at it. Oh, we didn't fully open that. Glad I came back this way. Fully open that. Ornate clamp. There's a bench right here. And at the bench, we can kind of think about things and change up my inventory. The problem with using one of these is I'd have to get in there with some silk, but we can do that. I don't think these are going to open it, but if they is going to open it, it would be with that. Would it matter what crest we're wearing? I don't see why. I want to put on the diver's drill, or the delver's drill, just to see if that would do something. We could put on the magma bell just because it's a good idea. Let's see here. Yeah, let's put it on. Anything else? Not really. If there's something here that's supposed to do something there, I don't know what it is. Okay, well, let's go back and see if we can do something there. With the things that we have collected. I kind of doubt any of these are the answer, though. So, don't think we're getting closer yet. I want to get 2 hits on it. Alright. So, go through here. Right over. And then here we are. So the first thing we're going to do is do this, because it takes the silk. Next thing we're going to do is this, which obviously does nothing. It never does anything. And now, I mean, we're basically done with all of the things I could think about. Okay, well, until I know more, I'm gonna leave this place. Because until I know more, that's useless. I'm gonna try to think about it, of course, as we go through the game. I just don't know. An ornate clamp. What in the world do we do with an ornate clamp? So I'm just going to the conveyance so that we could go somewhere else. I know I want to turn in the psalm cylinder, so we could do that. Another psalm cylinder. It's the only sort of quest that I have right now that I can think of. I like talking to the Forge Daughter and hoping that something else is going to come of it. So we're going to do that too. Just because the Forge Daughter is basically on the way. And who knows? Maybe she'll actually say something useful this time? Probably not. Yep. Nothing so far. Alright. Let's leave. I could also go back to the villages. I like going back to each of the villages. So let's do that too. The fact that I don't know where to go, though, is very interesting. I just have, like, no concept of how the plot continues from here. So, we're gonna go back to things until I can figure it out. So, Bone Bottom. What's been happening in Bone Bottom these days? Hello, sir. Times are hard, so fresh supplies are always welcome. Bugs arrive here with nothing and often leave without much more. Yep. You've got nothing there. Bone Bottom is pretty empty. As expected. I guess let's take a brief trip into the Marrow, because there are several things on my Hunter's Journal that we could get through in the Marrow. If we encounter any enemies at all. We don't need to fight more of those. However, we don't need those. We want other enemies. Like some of the very, very simple enemies. Not these. Okay. I mean, we fought all of you. I think we probably have fought all of you. I don't know if we've completed you in the Hunter's Journal, actually. Ouch. I do know a couple of them that we could find over here. In the Moss Home, there are a few things that I know of. I just dropped down here. I mean, we need to go basically back through the areas at some point and just explore and try to find places to go. I was trying to be a little bit more directed in this episode. I'm surprised that my 2 directions ended before I ended the stream this time. That was a surprise. Okay, you are definitely one of the ones that I need to complete in the Hunter's Journal. We'd like to fight more of them. And let's basically go to the Bellway and go somewhere else. One of the places that we know to go is to turn in that Psalm cylinder. So let's do that. So, I guess we need to go to the Grand Bellway, and then from there, figure out which Ventrica station we want to get to. There's another village we can go back to, but I kind of went this way already. So, we want to go to the vaults, correct? Yeah. The vaults are directly below where we always end up. Directly below Songclave is what I mean. So let's go to the first shrine and go down. While we're in Songclave, we always stop by and talk to the people. Except this time, right? No, let's check. Yep, all of those have the same things to say, and we've bought you out. Alright. Oh, hello. I haven't seen you here. Fair meeting again, Sir Knight. I see this bell has drawn you too towards its safety. Who would have guessed, sister, a safe corner hidden so high atop Farlam's cursed crown? Our fair village may have fallen, but for these fellows, these sacred few, our honor charges us to keep them safe. Our horn lance shall raise for them, after some rest, of course. Hold fast to your new charge, Garmund. See these bugs survive, and know I aim in time near to cut down this curse at its core. Zaza and I will tarry here a little longer. These pilgrims need watching over, and we are committed to the task. Okay. I'm really glad that they're there, and that's new, but it didn't lead to anything else. So, let's go into the vaults. The Whispering Vaults. We need to defeat several enemies here for the Hunter's Journal. and we can go turn in that that psalm cylinder. Great. These are not ones we need to fight so much, though. I don't really want to go to bile water, so I think I'm going the wrong path. Let's go down more. Okay, you, somebody I need to defeat more of. Same with you. Okay. We also get a ton of rosaries by fighting these guys. Don't care about that one. We care about these ones. I'm gonna kind of check around here, just because. Hey. Can you come back out? Alright. Oh, completed in the Hunter's Journal, huzzah. And I believe we've already done this. Yes, we have. Great. That was useful. We completed another thing in the Hunter's Journal. And then here's where we need to go to turn in a psalm cylinder. Hello? Gurk, what has she brought it? More treasures waiting on the Keeper's insight. Yes, the sacred cylinders are of our holy citadel. Pass them, give them. Now she must. Give the psalm cylinder, yes. Yes, their gift, Weaver Spawn. This Vault Keeper shall glean what knowledge a great mind can. Alright. Guide for the choir with a theme for salvation. Wonderful. Well, that was great. But that's it. We found a new thing and we turned it in. Glad we turned it in. Hello, sir. Can't go that way. Well, let's continue defeating things here. By the way, I'm gonna play for another 20-ish minutes today. So after that, we will end wherever we are. Figure out what to do next between this time and next time, because I'm not sure right now. But I'll probably think of something. If nothing else, we can just explore parts of the world that we've already been and see if there's something new that we can do there. But since I said 20 minutes, let me look at my calendar, make sure I can do it this next Sunday. Yes, next Sunday is good. So next Sunday we will continue this particular blind playthrough. I'm hoping to figure out something to do that's more impressive than the things that we ended up accomplishing today. I mean, we accomplished good things today, but I didn't find, like, the next major thing, which, you know, that was a surprise. I do not have any quests in my inventory. I mean, the only quest I have is the, you know, the Pale Monarch quest. I don't have any others. I do want to go back to all of the villages, though, which we're going to do before we end this time. And if we get a new quest, that'll be nice. Come at me. Come at me, you cowards. Right. I shouldn't call you a coward. I see the problem with my actions. You We must defeat you too. So, let's go back to the places we've been, because we have been places. Ooh, we could play music here, right? I think we've done this before and it didn't lead to anything, but let's do it again. Because it seems like a place to play my needle in. Play the needle in. Feels like this should do something. It really does. Oh well. So... Great. Where else can we go here? We can go down more in this big room. I'm pretty sure that I haven't completed a few of these things in the Hunter's Journal. I'm kind of surprised that we haven't done another completion yet. Guess we needed a lot. A lot more than I thought we did. Right. That's about Trabio. Go the other way. And go toward the underworks over there. Okay, just destroy everything that comes by me. Check out this little room. We have definitely done that. That was great. And then... further down. We need to defeat those light guys. Yeah, so I want to go back to all of the towns. And I can think of 5 that I consider towns, I guess. Play our needle in here, too. Divine Silk. Damned bugs. Divine Silk. Alright. We sang your chains. And let's go down. That's not anything. We just go down. And I know that there's a pathway that leads to the underworks here. Oh, we're already in the underworks. How about that? Okay, I'm going to head toward that Ventrica station on the map. And once we reach that Ventrica station, we're going to do a go through all of the villages, basically. But that's where we're going to go. And I'm going to defeat all the enemies on the way. I never destroyed that? Wait a minute. Did that respawn, or did I never destroy that? Because if I never destroyed that, I feel kind of silly. Okay. Keep going. Oh, one of you. I think those are the ones that we still need to complete in the Hunter's Journal of that type of enemy. So happy to kill one of those. Not to mention they're evil. So I'm happy to kill one of those anyway. Okay. Let's go down. Down and left is my plan. Let's defeat another one of these. They're evil. There's these, which I've now learned sprout shell shards. Oh, completed in the Hunter's Journal. Huzzah. Glad to complete another one. Okay. What's this? We've probably already done whatever that is, if there was something to do. Let's go through here. That just fell off? Have we never been there? Have I never opened that? Oh my, I may have never opened that. Well, we did now, if we hadn't before. And then I don't know if I've been back in this room since I had the ability to use those rings in the air. So we're gonna try to use those rings in the air too. Oh my gosh, I keep seeing the background and thinking I can walk there. And you cannot. Alright. Have we never been up here? Because it is possible. Nope, we've been here. Oops. Okay. You should not take as much difficulty defeating, honestly. The Underworks. Alright, I remember that. Have we bought everything from her? I kind of think the answer might be no. Hello. Can we shop? Do we have to be down here to shop? What's this, Bug Red? Even down here I detect it working. Have you climbed our core and woken the voices of my line? I have. I have, Maker. Clearly it was a climb never intended for regular bugs, and fair fortune that the skills gifted within your lands allowed my ascent. The melody and the voices both are fine things heard and witnessed. Even in this fading moment, their artistry shines through. Impressive, industrious, eternal, you have seen a glimpse, Bug Red, of us. How once we were, the minds of architects inspired. What majesty did we create? Oh, a cogwork wheel. And we need a crafting metal, which we got. Wonderful. Let's get it. Didn't even read what it did. My service to you, Bug Red, as it concludes, I must speak confess. Long now have I felt my rotors slow their spin, my limbs lift weak, an ending is felt coming, sudden, certain, welcome. Whatever fading you feel has not shown in your craft, Master. You have provided tools of immaculate make. What will follow if you pass? Would another take your place? One cannot. The skill to construct an architect, that was taken by time. And I am the last, final. The core remains to sustain the song, but no more architects to tend, toil, or build anew. 'Tis strange, for Farlam Eternal states the directive cage. But how can eternity sustain without an architect to serve? This seems error. An end? An error? Welcome? Oh man. Do you ask our service? We shall create. Okay. So, you might be leaving. How about that? Well, sorry to see you go, I guess. What we're looking for is right over here. The pathway out of here. However, it's in a place that we don't know if we can just get to. We have to go across, right? And to go across, we have to get on the other side of this. Okay, we'll get on the other side of that. that is not where we need to go. We need to go here. And across. And then we're at the Ventrica station. So, now we're going to travel between all of our villages. So the first shrine is one of them. Great. And then we are now in Songclave. Is there anything in Songclave at all? I don't think so. We were just here not too long ago. Yep, there appears to be nothing. Yep, nothing at all in Songclave, as expected because we were just here. But still, we have checked Songclave. Next on our list is going to be where? Bone Bottom is where I'm going to go next, because Bone Bottom we've been to recently and should have nothing. So we'll save the juicy ones for the end. I will get massive progress next week. Great. Glad to hear it. Here's Bone Bottom. I guess we'll go to Bellheart last, because that's where we like to rest. So, Bone Bottom, does it have anything new? The expectation is no. Let's go visit the old lady again. She's right over here, right? Hello, old lady. You are as foreign as you, hunter dear. Visit me when you care. I look forward to hearing how your steps might shake our world. Oh ho, yes. I mean, I have shaken your world. Blown your mind. And we can't interact with any of the people back there. There's basically nobody here except for the fixer. And there's nothing here to work on. Alright, great. That was Bone Bottom. So, Pilgrim's Rest is where I want to go next. And the problem with Pilgrim's Rest is I don't remember where it is. So let's go see where it is. It's somewhere... It's not in Gravemore, it's in Farfields, isn't it? Ah, yes it is. How about that? So let's go to Farfields next. So, straight up. This is the one that requires me to pay to get in, doesn't it? What a village where you have to pay to get in. Yeah, there's nothing in this village except what's in here. And we have to pay to get in. 30 rosaries every time. Jeez. Back here again. I have no reason to buy anything from you. Which means we just talk to you. These fields are hot and harsh, a miserable place for pilgrims, and just above are the dreary moors, a place once abundant, lost to falling silt and murky rain. The lands in every direction punish us, but such is our test. Above it all, the citadel shines, our destination, and our reward. I'll make it there, you'll see. I've easily earned my place in such a paradise. We pilgrims provide for each other, living or dead. Sharing is a sign of devotion, particularly for those who give. Okay. Stupid door. Open? Ooh, hold on a second. Wait a minute. I broke his door. Alright, well now I don't have to pay to get in, but he's much less safe. Ooh, what's this? Hello? Can we get to the other side? Ooh, did I find something new? How do I get to it? Can we sing it open? Probably not. Breakthrough! Vast, wild. Gouging rock. Breakthrough! Oh man. I'm gonna let him out. How can I let him out? I mean, he's doing a fine job himself, but how can I help? Oh man, so this is something that has to go on the map, because I don't know how to do this. I should actually put more things in the map. So right here is something I don't know how to deal with. Right here is something I don't know how to deal with. I'm going to change which ones we're doing. Let's take that off. Let's do these crazy, like, circular pinwheel pins. So that right there is something we definitely need to come back to. This right here is something we need to come back to. And is that all I know to come back to? Perhaps. Oh, how do we open this door? I want to open the door. Is there anything I can think of that would open a door like that, other than slashing it a whole bunch? Bombs? I do like to try bombs. So, bombs go here. Is there anything else that could help? We could try our new thing. Let's put on this one. That one could potentially help. And then everything else, I don't think so. Alright. Let's try. I didn't put on the things. Or no, I did. I put on all of the ones I could think of, which wasn't much. Yeah. Bombs don't do much for doors. Surprisingly. Have to have more silk to try the other thing that I put on. Well, let's get a little bit of silk and come back. Okay, now we can do it. That was real fast. Nope. Oh, don't know how to open the door. Only I could. I already kind of tried looking above and below it. You see, I broke open his door, which means if I break open this door, then those two get to fight. Let's look on the big map. Is there something close by this in another region? No, not at all. Okay, well, we're going to leave that for another time because I can't think of how to do it. And for now, we're going to go... Actually, right above me is the halfway home, but it's much faster to go through the conveyance. Let's go to the halfway home next. Ouch. So, to the halfway home in Greymore. What about the fleas? I'm going to get to the fleas. No worries. They're one of the places. Oh, right. We can tell the fleas about the cave. I had forgotten that, actually. Oh, completed another in the Hunter's Journal. We can also progress on you, because we haven't completed you in the Hunter's Journal either. So, halfway home is directly above to the right. But halfway home, what do you have? Care for a drink, traveler? I mean, no, I don't. And that's all that you say. Let's go visit New, see if New has something new. New is not here, alright. And then the only other thing in the halfway home is up here, which just was a thing for us to collect, right? Yeah. Okay. That's the halfway home. It's not much. I know we have to defeat a lot of craws, by the way, for the Hunter's Journal, so we'll go back there at some point, but not right now. Now we're going to go for the fleas. Toward the fleas, we say. Which will be at least something new. Let's defeat this guy, since we still haven't defeated him in the Hunter's Journal. We've defeated another one, so closer to completion. Now, the fleas, we go to the Blasted Steppes. Forget where the conveyance is in the Blasted Steppes. How close are we to the fleas? We're rather close. Oh, and there's also a merchant over this way. I'm going to visit the merchant. Because we have some money right now. And we don't usually go to this merchant. So it'd be good to see what we can buy. Hello. So, 740 for a snitch pick. I mean, we want both of these. We do have things we can break. When I said we have things we can break, I thought we had more than just one. We can't afford either of them now. Okay, well, can't do that yet. But we do have to go back to that merchant sometime. Let's go up the Blasted Steppes and visit the fleas and tell them about their new place to live. Because we have a new place for them to live. Don't need to fight the judges. I don't know if I completed those in the Hunter's Journal yet. I don't remember. We would have today if we did. I think we did, actually. We can go straight like this. Yeah. Nice. There we go. To the fleas, where we can tell them about the new cave. Hello, let's talk to you. Flea findings. The interesting thing is that this kind of tells me places that I need to go in order to find fleas, even before paying her. Right? I do need to go back from to all of those places, though.
Da, Fenestra.
We discovered a cave beyond the citadel, at the edge of some ancient aqueducts. That place may well suit your needs for safety. The trek would be long, but once reached you will find a sandy shore free of predators, beside a wide, clear lake. It is as peaceful a place as I've seen throughout these fraught lands. That's it, it must be. Our destination has at last been set. Our journey can continue. True friend of fleas you are, Miss Hornet. That place shall welcome us, no doubt. Will you be joining for this new journey? Of course I will. Marvelous. We fleas shall be overjoyed to have your company on the road. Now, our new home is calling. We must travel. And travel we shall. I like the giant amount of fleas that we have. And there's even the great flea in the background. Huzzah! What a beautiful spot you've gifted us, Miss Hornet. Safe apart from the dark and death of those lands beside. A place for fleas to grow smart and strong. Here we shall see our travels end. For in Farlam there could be no finer place to settle.
Tamiayan.
I am glad the location suits, Flea Master. It is a calming thing to know these many fleas may survive. Most bugs of Farlam seem destined for far bleaker fates. Indeed, a hopeful future awaits, and only because of yourself and your efforts. To commemorate our arrival, it would be my pleasure to perform a small service for you. I have been learning to sew, and the little fleas have been gathering material for me. I thought I could add an extra pocket to your tool pouch to make your travels just a little easier. A trifling favor, much less than you deserve, but still I hope it meets to your satisfaction. Oh, it does indeed? Fleetopia. Huzzah. Fleetopia. So we've actually completed our pouch capacity and our tool damage. So both of those are complete. Excellent. Now that we are here, let's speak to people. No, I will not enter the spa. Do you have anything else to say? Nope. Alright. Do you have anything else to say? At long last have our flea roamings ended. Every sandy grain and stinky squelchy maggot was worth to endure to claim such a home. It is time for rest and celebrate, and none have earned such more than you, Miss Hornet. Raise your flask and drink most heartily with us. The little fleas like this place most of all. They are as much as happy as I ever hear them. Great. Refill the flea brew, we don't really need to. So, now that we're here again, in Fleetopia, let's see if I can get to the top path over here that we couldn't get to before. I was hoping the fleas might give me sort of a way. Oh, hello. So many awful places have us fleas traveled. Many times I almost die, but here it seems safe enough. You will have rest too. Is space for all of us now, friend? This long lake, space is much more big here. Finally, I have some quiet from the little fleas. Right. I don't think the caravan is really going to help me get across the top, as I was hoping it might. So we've been this way, of course. That's where we got our craft metal. And it seemed like going up here would bring us to something. And we weren't able to go all the way across last time we were here. Can we get across? Staying at the top? Oh, there's nothing there. Alright. Well then. Now we go to Belhart. Alright. So to Belhart, we have to go all the way to the left and then up, basically. Putrefied ducks. Oh. You nonsense thing. Now, we're basically just going left. We don't need to encounter any of these creatures for reals. Just go past them. And then, now we go up. And continue going up, I believe. Oh! The flying creature got eaten by the thing. Oh, and we did it again. Huzzah! Never seen that before. Glad to have witnessed it twice. Now then, we are here. Let us go to Belhart. To Belhart. And let's see what we can afford here. We are lucky to have you, Miss Traveler. In Belhart, you are always welcome. You and your big sharp blade. Ooh, there's a new thing. Silken Soul, caretaker of Songclave. Boy, I am wishing for that bothersome bell ringer that you reading this, then head up to the top beside the shrine. Might be we two should have a little chat. What? That's like the super simple quest. Because all we have to do is go talk to him? Sure. We'll take the quest. Great. Well, we have a quest now. Welcome, fellow resident. Can I interest you in something special? I would like to get gleam lights. Ooh, there's a personal spa. Oh my gosh. We want that. We can't afford it. We're not even close to affording it. We're gonna get the gleam lights right now. A fine purchase you've made. Allow us a moment and we'll get it set up in your bell home. Excellent. We got a new desk. We got some lights. Now we just need to get the personal spa. You don't have anything new for me, do you? No? Although I could take Songclave supplies next time, maybe. If I really want money. Hello, I don't think I have a new relic. Nope, no new relic right now. We could try to talk to Chakra again. Chakra is gone. Hello? Yeah, okay. There was no reason to call you here. Sorry. The Pin Master. We're going to talk to him. The main thing I'm talking to him for is to figure out, could there be another upgrade? If ever upon your long road more oil is acquired, seek my service with haste. Yeah, okay. There's definitely another upgrade. We've not seen the last of the upgrades to my needle. So, here we are. And we're going to end for this time. I like my new gleam lights. We're going to end for this time. And we're going to go and see what we've done. So for one thing, let's sit at our new bench. We got a new materium, flintstone, in our materium, our new material cataloged. Granted, we didn't get to do anything with it, we just added it to our materium. And I think that's all new for the materium this day. Oh, except for the other cylinder, because we did turn in a new psalm cylinder. So those two are new in our materium. In fact, let's just hover over the cylinders. Voices of the choir raised in sacred song. Guide track with ascendance. Salvation. I think this is the new one that we got. Okay. And then let's look at all of our stuff. Map first. So what I see from the map is more or less that we have gone all the places that I know to go. Like those two places on the west of the Blasted Steppes, you just can't go any further than that. And then, according to what we see, all of those have no new places to go. There's no new places to go marked in the Citadel. No, not really. There's Fleetopia that we just created, which is excellent. There's nothing new, like an exit that we haven't been on the map down there. We found that bell at the bottom there, which I don't know how to use. And other than that, there's no place apparently on the map for me to go, which, you know, is a little bit of a problem for doing more things. We've completed the map as far as I know, but there's got to be something I don't know. We have completed both of these now. The tool pouch and the crafting kit are at full capacity. We upgraded the tool pouch this time. We got yet a new memory locket. And as we keep getting new memory lockets, I really want to get another crest. Need to find where those are. I don't think we got a new spool fragment, but there's one that we could buy if we had the money. And then we did get a new silk eater out and about in the world. And I think that's it for this screen. We did get a new tool or two. What did we get? We got the Reserve Bind. Reserve Bind is new to us. We got the Cogwork Wheel, which is new to us. Haven't really used it yet, but that's new to us too. We got the Throwing Ring, another new tool. And those are the new tools. A good number of new tools, honestly. We completed 2 quests, and we got a new one. We completed the quest for the Second Sentinel and Chakra, and now we have one for the Caretaker of Songclave. Never break the statue? Yes, I'm never going to break my Hornet statue. Of course not. Just because it can break doesn't mean we will break it. And I'm going to go through my journal. So if you're not interested in the journal, this is a good time to go. Next Sunday, I will continue my blind playthrough. Same time as this Sunday. And we'll get further somehow. The people in chat clearly think that I am going to make more major progress next time. So we'll see. Hopefully I do. So, now for the journal. The journal. I'm going to focus on the things that we don't have and the things that I think we added. So we still haven't gotten the last of the massive moth scrubs. That's really easy to find. We just need to go up to the top of the Citadel. Gull wings. They're in the Marrow. We kind of only briefly went in the Marrow this time. We need to go in the Marrow to complete more of the Hunter's Journal. Definitely. The Hardbone Hopper also need to go more in the Marrow. The Mauling, probably also in the Marrow, honestly. They might be in the very first area, which we didn't go back to this time. Rhino Guard, no idea. No idea, but we need to fight one more of them. The Grom, they're easy to find, easy to defeat. We just need to go and do that. Pilgrim Hornfly, need to defeat 2 more of those. I'm guessing those are also in the Marrow. I just didn't encounter them this time. The Pilgrim Hulk, we need to defeat 1 more of those. No idea where to find them, however. They're probably somewhere in the beginning. Winged Pilgrim, 7 more. Well, we'll find them at some point. 1 more Pilgrim Hiker. We defeated a few this time, but we didn't complete them yet. 1 more to complete them. Elder Pilgrim, same as the other basic pilgrims. I need to figure out where to find them. I assume it's going to be in the very early places. Pilgrim Guide, also don't know where to find them, but we'll fight them when we do. The Overgrown Pilgrim, we still need to fight 5 more. I killed a couple this time because I knew that we needed to fight them. So we'll get there. The Lava Lug, or sorry, Lava Larga, we both found this time and completed this time. So those are another completion. Great. Hello, please go back. The Smelt Shoveler we completed this time. The Flintstone Flyer we completed this time. The Fire Brothers Cygnus and Gron we completed this time. Found them and completed them. This was the one that I defeated in my first try, but I wasn't surprised by that, but apparently the chat thought that was pretty good. I still need to fight 2 more of these. We did defeat one of them this time, but the Deep Diver still to go. Smoke Rock Sifter, another one there. Did defeat a couple this time. Nice to see all of these completions. The Might Mother, don't know where to find them, but we'll find them again, and when we do, we need to defeat 5 more. The Threadraker, I fought a couple this time. We need to fight 7 more still. So, we'll get there. The Silk Snipper, defeat 12 more, geez. I know where to find them at least. The Dreg Catcher we completed this time in the journal. And the Tall Craw and the Squat Craw, I know we need to go back and fight more of those. I just haven't done it yet. Still don't know where to find the Slubber Lugs, but, you know, they're in one of the bile areas. A Roach Catcher, still need to go back and fight those in Sinner's Road. The Spit Squid, 4 more. We will definitely fight more of them. I'd like to see all of these completions. The Pond Catcher, we still need to defeat 6 more. I intentionally attacked them this time, but there's still a lot more to go. And the Shellwood Gnat, still need to fight those more. They're easy to find. They're in Shellwood, surprise. Splinterhorn, also in Shellwood. We need to go back there and fight those, as well as the Splinters. Oh, we completed the Fascia this time. Another completion. Winged Firm, we need to go back into... I think that's in the Citadel that we need to go back. Probably the Underworks, even. The Farlid Diver, we completed those in the Hunter's Journal this time. Huzzah. No idea where to find these. The Chardalards, I've been looking for them, but I haven't seen them. Did we defeat the Judge this time? I think we completed the Judge in the Hunter's Journal this time, which is great. Another one down. The Driznit we've completed in the Hunter's Journal. And then Driznarga, the Conkfly, and the Pokenabbin we need to go back to the Sands of Karak for, as well as the Crust Crag. So all 4 of those, I know exactly where to go to find them, and we just haven't gone back. We've only been through the Sands of Karak once. The Drape Lord, I wish I knew where that was. And we'll fight one more whenever we find it. Alright, the yes. The Underworks, we need to do more. I fought a couple of Underpokes this time, but not enough. Under Scrubs. Under Loft. I think that's what we fought more of this time. Still haven't completed them, though. So Underworks, someplace we have to go back to for the Hunter's Journal. Choir Pouncer. Those will be really easy to find. I'll probably accidentally complete them. I like to see all of these completions. The Dreg Husk, barely ever see them. So 6 more, and I just need to find out where they are, and then specifically hunt them. The second Sentinel defeated this time, added to the Hunter's Journal. How about that? Completed a lot of these. Oh, the Cogwork place we need to go back to. Cogworker? Cogwork Crawler? Cogwork Choir Bug? Cogwork Cleanser are all things. And the Cogwork Defender. That's a good amount that we need to go back to the Cogwork places to fight. Vaultborn, we fought a bunch of them this time, and I still needed to defeat 2 more. I fought a bunch of those too, and still 8 more. Scroll Reader, still 4 more. But we did complete the Vault Keeper in the Hunter's Journal. But we still need to go back to the Whispering Vaults for 3 more. Puny Penitent. Yeah, okay. Just go back to the slab. We'll probably easily complete those if we do. They're the only ones in the slab I need to go to for, though. Yeah, there we go. That's... I mean, I've got a lot of direction for places to complete more in the Hunter's Journal, and we made a number of completions this time. So, as long as I kind of keep up intentionally doing some completions each time, we'll get through it. And I'm happy to get through it. Alright, that's it for today. I will continue this next Sunday and try to figure out what to do in the meantime. Thank you for coming. Hope to see you next time.